Jayden Danns looks to be leaving Liverpool on a short-term loan until the end of the season. McCONNELL is going to be staying. It looks like Morton could potentially be on his way out. Liverpool have been linked with a Serbian wonderkid, and an £80 million centre-back from Nottingham Forest has also been linked. Yeah, I think the same thing as well. Welcome to the Morning Meetup Show. Welcome to Kopish. Let's get into it.
Shout out to Kopish.
Shout out to Kopish, guys.
All the good work
the
up.
Two legends, Emil Heskey, Howard Gill. Can't get much better than that, guys. Yeah. You know what to do now. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm with legends, guys.
Kopish.
You lot crashing out on me already. I hear you. I see that comment. I said, guys, allow me, man. No, not today, man. It's a new month. Like, we're still top of the league. No crashing out today, please. No crashing out. But as always, guys, when we get behind the mic, please make sure you subscribe, comment, and like. Big up to everyone. Big up to everyone. Hope everyone's well. Another weekend where Liverpool picked up a massive 3 points and stay 6 points clear at the top of the table with a game in hand as well. But we have some stuff to talk about. It's deadline day in the UK. Whatever that means for Liverpool Football Club. But let's get into it, people. So first, you're going to start with Jayden Danns. The Liverpool striker has been in the news lately, and it looks as though he'll be securing a loan move to Sunderland from now until the end of the season. Sunderland currently sit in 4th place in the Championship with a game in hand and 6 points off the automatic promotion places. This would seem like it's a very good move for Jayden Danns, to be honest. I know he's been linked with Hull. He was linked with Plymouth at the beginning of the season before he got his injury. It'd be a good move for him. I personally would be all right keeping him around as third choice. But at the same time, I think me and Drift discussed this, and I understand where Drift's coming from as well. Drift was saying he should be playing some more regular football. So I get it now. I do get it. Yeah, it makes sense. It makes sense. I hope he has some good amount of game time there. I think if he does get good game time and he's able to help Sunderland get more goals and get automatic promotion, then it would be really good. I'm reading some of your comments, guys. I have no power over transfers. I can't control transfers. I can't do anything about it. I'm sorry. I have a bad track record. I am sorry. I'm sorry for the part I played in Liverpool's demise in the transfer window. I'm sorry, but I can't do anything. If it was up to me, we'd sign a lot of players a lot of the time. Big up to everyone though. As I was saying with Jayden Danns, I know a lot of people were clamoring for him to get more game time than Nunez, for example. And look, I thought it was a bit premature saying that. I thought it was a little disrespectful to Nunez as well. I think Jayden Danns is probably more of a natural finisher than Darwin Nunez, but that doesn't mean he's a better player just yet, and doesn't mean he's more suited to playing for Liverpool at this level at the moment. And as we saw against Brentford, Nunez on his day is unplayable. And I think a player like that from now to the end of the season could be worth his weight in gold. Hence why I was against us selling him, even though the money offered apparently from Saudi was massive, because I think he can prove and play a pivotal role between now and the end of the season. And selling for 70, 80 million, yeah, it's nice on the surface, but if you don't get a replacement, then you've just got that money burning a hole in the bank account while we haven't got enough players. And I'd rather keep that money, help him in the team so he can help us secure this Premier League, and then sell him in the summer if that's what the plan is. But yeah, for me, it makes sense to keep Nunez. It does make sense for me to, if I'm going to be honest, for us to loan Jayden Danns. It makes sense. I'm good with it, whether he stays or goes. Sunderland seems like it would be a good move for him as well, where they are in the Championship. I wonder if they've got a settled team and if he'd actually get a lot of game time. That's my only thing with a loan move. For example, Kai Gordon, he just come back off loan from Norwich and he'll be going out on loan to Portsmouth. And the reason why he came back off loan early and is now being loaned back out is because he wasn't really getting much game time. So that is why I'm very not, I won't use this word skeptical, but loans can be very 50-50 because they could end up going to a place. These players could end up going to a place and they really thrive, like a Harvey Elliott, like a Tyler Morton, Fabio Carvalho, or Seth Vandenberg, or they could end up on loan and not thrive, like a Kai Gordon, for example. So picking loans out is very important for young players, but also going to the right clubs. And sometimes these clubs have high manager turnover as well, which could see players playing in 1 minute and then not playing the next. Plus, what is the loan for as well? I think in the case of Jayden Danns, the loan is there to help him improve as a player so he can come back to Liverpool and start getting some meaningful game time. And then for the likes of someone like a Kai Gordon, if I'm going to be completely transparent, I think we're loaning him out to put him in the shop window, in the transfer window for the summer, so we can potentially sell him and get some money there. So we will see. We will see. Big up to yourself, Marcel. Yeah, just quick explanation from me why I wasn't about on the weekend. So on Saturday, I had the boys, well, my two sons, they do football and gymnastics in the morning, and then they had 2 birthday parties they had to go to along with my daughter as well. So I was on full daddy duty that day. You'll even see I didn't even do the UFC on the Sanderson show, so I literally was just busy on Saturday, and then yesterday had to sort out some stuff personally, and then also had another kids party to do as well. So that's why I've not been about over the weekend. But again, it was always shout out to my brothers Matt and Drift for holding it down on the watch along. Another good win. And yeah, great content from those two as always. Also the Friday show, again, couldn't make that. Had a funeral I had to go to, so I couldn't do that either. So not been skiving, just yeah, had a lot of stuff to do in a short period of time. So all good though, all good. I am back now. LDO says, Cal, you guys going to speak about the Henderson drama with the journalist? I wasn't going to be honest, but yeah, now we're here. I can give it a quick chat. If I'm going to be honest, I thought Henderson, I kind of like it. Like journalists, I don't see why they're above being challenged. In the same way, I think journalists should push back sometimes and challenge as well. To me, it just seemed like a conversation. It got a little heated, but nothing crazy. Just 2 people having a conversation, trying to get the right information out. And I don't really see too much. Yeah, I don't really see too much drama in it personally. I might be completely wrong, but yeah, I don't see too much drama in it. Yeah. D&J, yeah, big pause. But yeah, no, I'm good with it. I'm good with Henderson pushing back, pause, and I'm good with the journalists asking more inquisitive questions. I think the journalists, that's their job. And for Henderson, he defended himself well. I do this shout out to Ajija. Yeah, the press officer kind of left Hendo on an island. Me personally, if that's my client, I'm jumping in real quick and saying, ease up, relax. We're not answering these questions, and the information you've been given is incorrect, and we'll release that information as and when is necessary. But he didn't do that, and Henderson more than held his own. So big up to Jordan Henderson. I'm seeing a few people talking bad about Henderson online, saying this, that, and the other. Look, Henderson's no longer at the club. Let's not forget what he did for us. He was a fantastic captain. You might not like him as the person, but again, I don't know what's that unlikable about him, if I'm going to be completely honest. Henderson was a fantastic captain for Liverpool, and he was a great role model at Liverpool as well. Like even the pandemic, without going too much on a tangent, during the pandemic and stuff, like he held a lot of things down, club wise and country wise, in terms of a footballing standpoint. It was his idea to celebrate the NHS, if I'm not mistaken. I think Troy Deeney mentioned this as well. So yeah, I don't know where the Henderson hate comes from. Personally, I just I don't know. I don't know why we can't just celebrate an ex-player who left. But yeah, big him up. Shout out to Ty, says thanks for the sacrifice. Continue, and we'll win. You're taking liberties. What are you saying? So the last, what is it? When was the last? Because I missed the Brentford one as well, didn't I? So you're saying me missing the Brentford and the Bournemouth ones? They that's the reason Liverpool won. Yeah, all right, we'll see. When am I back? When's the next game's on? Thursday, right? Spurs should be available for that one. So we'll see how that goes, isn't it, people? If it goes bad, then yeah, I might not show my face until the end of the season. We will see. Right, on to links to Nottingham Forest's centre-back, Murillo. I take this with a huge pinch of salt because it is being reported by Court Offside. I don't like to discredit people on this channel, but they haven't got the greatest of track records with regards to transfers. They can be very clickbaity and put out content on Twitter, for example, that is just there to get clicks. and engagement. All right, how do I approach this? Do I just be me, or do I be devil's advocate? I'm just gonna be me. We ain't getting Murillo. I hate to burst everyone's bubble. We're not getting Murillo. He's just signed a new contract. He's going to be valued around 80 million minimum by Nottingham Forest. We're not spending that sort of money. We're not paying that amount for a centre back. I rate Murillo as a player. I don't know if he necessarily fits into Liverpool's style of play, but he's good, very good. But we're not getting him. Like, with all due respect, if you believe this, then yeah, you believe anything. Shout out to my brother Sadiq in the comment section. Big up, bro. Hope you and the family are well. We're not getting Murillo. I do rate him once again. I rate him. I think he's a very good centre back. I think he's someone who could potentially play left back at a push, but I also think he suits a very. I also think he suits a team that plays a low block, very physical, quick, decent on the ball as well. But we're not signing him. We're not paying 80 million for a centre back. We're just not doing that. And even let's say if Virgil goes and we are trying to sign a centre back, I don't think Murillo's the answer personally. Could be completely wrong. Hopefully we don't see a world where we have to have that conundrum. But yeah, me personally don't see it happening and don't think it will happen. Big up yourself, Marcel. I'm not going to say the name because I don't want to get cursed out in the comment section. But yep, that is the guy in my opinion. Shout out to Football with Ends, aka Ensman TV. Who did a watch along on his channel, and big up for the Ajax game, and was doing player watch on a certain Hatto. And yeah, me and Ensman, that's, by the way, Ensman's my guy. I really have a lot of time and respect for Ensman. But we disagree on football stuff a lot. It's one of the reasons why I respect him so much, because we can have those debates and still have a laugh about it. But if there's one thing we agree on, that Hatto is that guy, man. And hopefully we can make that happen in the summer. On to another player who is a current Liverpool player and will seemingly be staying at Liverpool despite reports earlier on in the month, and that is McCONNELL. McCONNELL looks like he'll be staying at Liverpool from now to the end of the season. He was linked with a loan move out at the beginning of the season and then early parts of January, but it looks as though he's impressed Arne Slot a lot. So much so that Arne Slot even spoke about him personally after the PSV Eindhoven game in the Champions League. The centre midfield has been Scans TV. I did say the name, my bad. McCONNELL has been doing really well. He did really well in that PSV game. He was brave on the ball. Look comfortable on the ball, and yeah, I'm not mad at it. I think one question it does drop though is the Morton situation, because I personally believe that Morton's a better player. Now here, this is where it becomes about stylistically. Maybe Slot just doesn't fancy Morton at Liverpool, but also he's maybe third choice in the midfield for backup in terms of defensive midfielder. Gravenberch is obviously first choice, Endo second, and then Morton third choice. I think Morton could have seen more game time in the same way I think Endo could have maybe seen more game time this season as well. But I guess from all I can take from this situation is that Slot rates McCONNELL higher than Morton, which look, he's the manager, so he has every right to feel that way. I think Morton's currently the better player, even though I think McCONNELL probably has more potential, but I'm not mad at it. As much as I joke about with Morton being generational and the heir to the throne and all that, I always expected him to move on this season. I know it's the deadline day today. I still wouldn't be surprised if he was moved on between now and the end of the window on loan. I think that'd probably be good for him. Again, put him in the in the window. What I will say though, from a planning perspective, if we weren't ever going to use Morton, or it didn't look like we were going to use Morton, then we could have maybe sold him last summer and actually got good money for him. I know Leverkusen were really interested. So I think it's a bit weird. Yeah, I don't get the situation with Morton, but at the same time, I can't really criticize Slot on many things since he's been at the club, because he has been sensational. So yeah, like his judgment at the moment is like second to none, because he's top of the league, finished top of the Champions League group. Like, what more does he have to justify? Definitely doesn't have to justify himself to me. So big up to Arne Slot. And yeah, I just hope McCONNELL gets some good minutes. Obviously, we've got Plymouth in the cup at the weekend, if I'm not mistaken. So hopefully get some game time there. That'll be good for him. Hopefully a lot of the big boys will get some rest there as well. So they'll be fresh and ready for the Everton game. So time will tell there. A big up to McCONNELL for impressing the manager and getting a sign of approval from him as well. We'll speak about the Trent situation later on the Monday Night Live show, but no confirmation yet as to how bad his injury is. He will be undergoing a scan today, if I'm not mistaken. Hopefully, the thought is that it's not as serious as they probably thought, but we never know. So I'm hoping Trent is okay. I'm hoping because we need him, especially for this running. We need to sort of maintain momentum going forward as well. So we will see. We will see. And finally, to round off, we have been linked with a Serbian wonderkid. Maximovic is a 17-year-old winger, plays right wing, is currently having his breakout seasons, played 13 matches for his club. Let me just double check because I don't want to get his club name wrong. Where are we? That's not that one. Red Star Belgrade. I knew it was that one, but I just wanted to make sure. So Red Star, he currently 17 years old, having his breakout season at the moment, and he's a wonder kid, or considered a wonder kid, and he's been linked to a move to Liverpool. His contract ends in 2027. However, he's 17 years old. He currently has 4 caps for the Serbian national team. He Andre said no Maximovic. Then I have to speak about the news, guys. I have to. He currently has played 13 games for the first team. He's got 2 goals, 2 assists, which obviously isn't great numbers for 13 games, but remember, he's 17 years old. Again, when I saw the news today, I did what most fans do when they hear about a player they've not really watched, and that's have a look on their YouTube clips. Again, I always take YouTube clips with a pinch of salt because you don't get to watch the full 90 when you see these YouTube clips, and YouTube clips can usually make players look wonderful. But he does look like a talent. Excuse me. Sorry, I'm just recovering from a little bit of a cold as well. He has got talent. He seems like he's got a really good left foot. He's got a good eye for a pass, good shot on him as well, and decent dribbler. So again, with it looking like Kai Gordon might not be too fancied. Kieran Morrison, I don't know how much the club rate him, but he's a good winger as well. And you know, the overarching rumors of Diaz and Nunez potentially leaving, which means Chiesa could potentially go over onto the left-hand side, which I think is his more comfortable side. There could be a spot in the team for that right-hand side. Obviously, that is hoping we keep Salah still, who again came in clutch, again scored a brace, again, you know, moved himself up in the Premier League all-time goal scorers list, again helped secure Liverpool 3 points, and again showed why he is the best player in the world and the king of Egypt. I digress. But yeah, I don't see a world where this would be a bad move. 17-year-old would presumably get him in the summer, so he'd either be just turning 18 or still 17, about to turn 18. Could be good. Could be a good move. And again, he's one of those players, if you sign him and he works out, then you're laughing. If you sign him and it doesn't work out, you can probably still sell him for a profit, depending on how much you get him. So, wait. Whoa. Nah. This can't be true. Ash, tell me it ain't so, man. Tell me it ain't so. Tell me it ain't so. Is this true, Ash? No. This can't be true, man. Why does this stuff have to happen when I'm live as well? Why? No, man. What? All right, Sleepy Forest, he said he ain't going nowhere. I hope so. Don't do this, man. Okay. A couple of you. Wow. John, you turned on me that quick. John, the second, you've turned on me as well. I never thought, raw. I never thought I'd see this day. I never thought I'd see the day where John turned on me as well. I literally have no one back in my corner now. This is hard. This is hard to deal with, man. Look, John, Shirky ain't going nowhere. The Leon president came out and said it's cool. It's cool, man. It's cool. It's cool. John, John's like, I never thought you'd do this to me. He's not going anywhere, John. The dream remains. The dream remains. Let me help these supers. Football Bloods TV says, feels ages since we've seen you, Cal. Big up, bro. Yeah. Big up yourself, Football Bloods TV. Go and subscribe to Football Bloods TV as well. Explained earlier why I wasn't about over the weekend, but now bless up to everyone for checking in as well. Ty says, if he's not ready to start, we shouldn't be buying. I hear it. That's a fair statement. That's a fair statement. I hear that, bro. Ty also says foreign academy youth never works anywhere. No, I wouldn't say that. I mean, you look at players like Fabregas from yesteryear who came over, and other players as well have worked out, to be fair. But yeah, the academy system is tricky in this country. I think, if I'm going to be honest, I think Liverpool start using the academy system like Chelsea do. I think we bring in players, we keep them for a year or so, and then we sell them for a profit, which will help PSR, but also it will just be good. It's a good round strategy, if I'm going to be honest, because it means the best players from the academy go into the first team. So you're getting players on a good price and going into the first team to help bolster the first team. Those who aren't good enough, you're selling for a profit anyway. And it means players coming into the academy know, well, I'm either going to make it into the first team or I'm going to be seen to be put in the shop window because Liverpool's academy is now building up a good reputation. So yeah, I think it works. I think it works. But look, people, I'm going to wrap up here. We are going to be live later on tonight for our Monday night live show, as always. I'm going to be going live on the Sanderson show in about 10 minutes to discuss some of the MMA news, such as Adesanya, who was KO'd over the weekend. A tough one for me to take on the chin, no pun intended. And yeah, just going to be doing that, people. So if you haven't already, do smash the like button, subscribe if you're new to the channel. Enough love to each and every one of you for tuning in. And yeah, make sure you switch on the notification bell for our members. A new members video dropped this morning, guys. Just looking at some of the players who will be available for a free signings at this season. Me, Matt, and Drift picked 5 players who we think could come in and bolster the squad, realistically speaking, as much as possible. So make sure you check that out for our members. If you're not a member, do join up. Going to be getting a lot more videos from us going forward as well. So enough love to you all. Big up to each and every one of you. And as you guys would say, the cow curse continues. But nah, love everyone. Take it easy. See you guys a bit later.